Dean. Of all the things that could happen right before the show, YouTube going down is not often one of them.
And honestly, one of the worst things that could happen.
Yeah, for a YouTube show. So we may have less audience than normal, but we're still going to put on the same high quality programming that the people come to expect. You know,
Yeah, because
we hit it out of the park. Yeah, we hit it out of the park whether there's one person watching or 100, right?
Yeah.
Not only less audience, but less panelists.
Yeah, less penalists, I think is what they say.
Penalist,
yeah. Marco said he may be here. I think Mike was doubtful. Ben is out of town. But
yeah, the YouTube thing was kind of crazy. It happened like in an instant because I was hanging out with Kevin on my chair watching YouTube. And then I got food delivered. So I got up, walked to my door, wait for the person to drive away, get the food.
You ever get caught in the photo?
Yeah. I turned my TV on and YouTube just like refusing to work. And I was like, is it my TV? So I tried Amazon and Amazon Prime was working.
I thought it was over for us, dude.
What happened?
I said, I thought it was over for us.
Yeah, it was. And then I tried it on my phone and the same thing. It was like not working. I was like, I was just using it like 4 minutes ago. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I hope it comes back in time for the show. Because it was like 7:40. Not even. Probably like 7:30, 7:25.
Yeah, about an hour till.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It scared me, bro.
I thought China was taking over. I had to check Spank Bang, make sure it's still working.
Oh, okay. It was good though, right?
Yeah,
China.
There you go. Yeah, I don't really know what you do. Like, you know, obviously we'll still do the show. And you know, we just gotta Twitch or Facebook, and then we would just upload it later. Yeah. Which you know, is fine for us. Just a little less fun. But yeah, I think it appears to be working. I think most people watching are from YouTube. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if you're not able to watch because of the outage, hopefully you get this on the replay. And you know, if you're here live, we appreciate that as well. Let's see. Let's chime in with the live folks. Toy Mafia, DLC Darth, King Dingling, Thor Gaming, Moose, Filthy Poet, excuse me, Trevor, Weed. Let's get into it.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there. We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Shall we lock in the artillery power?
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
And I'm Fern.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to thank everybody out there watching, whether you're live in the YouTube studio audience, or maybe you're not, because YouTube is acting a fool.
Yeah, it's acting a fool.
Or you're catching us on the replay because of said foolery, or you just like listening to podcasts. We love and appreciate you.
That's true. That is very true. We have a show for you guys tonight. I'm not too excited about much of this. But Dean, before we get into any of this, we have a very special segment that we start off all of our best shows with.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What'd you get new this week? I had a good week. I had a pretty good week.
There we go. Let's see what you got.
I picked up the 24,000 power level Vegeta. Because I really want to get Kui, Zarbon, and Dodoria to round out that collection. So hopefully I can order those soon.
Yeah.
And then I finally got the Knuckles and the Tails for the Sonic and DC collab figures. They came out a couple weeks ago. They're starting to hit. Rainer found them for me, so I picked those up. So I have them all now. Very excited. The 5-inch ones. Because I have the 3-inch ones as well.
Yeah.
So.
Or
I guess they're 6-inch.
I mean, which is, a huge figure.
Yeah, it's a lot, honestly.
It's a lot of figure right there. Let's, have you opened the Vegeta or no?
Yeah, I got him right here.
How is he, Dean? I need to know.
Wide. His shoulders are wide as shit. I mean, look at...
He's a wide boy.
I don't know if you could solo cam me. Look at the size difference in these figures.
God damn, that boy thick, bro.
Yeah. And he's taller, too. Like,
God damn, he's much taller.
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
Vegeta was still pretty short during that time, though.
Yeah, he's shorter than Bulma. Yeah, I think he's shorter than Bulma in the Namek Saga.
Yeah, he is shorter than Bulma.
And then the guy I ordered them from included the Dragon Stars belt accessory for the so I could have, both looks. The yellows don't really match, but
yeah,
that would be cool.
Interesting. What's up, Pedro Lopez? Thor Gaming says my new this week is a Lightning McQueen Lego. Very cool. Fern, you had quite the new this week. We'll just kind of go down the list.
McQueen. Yes. So this was my first Hot Toys of 2026. I actually didn't buy it. I traded it with a fellow collector that was looking to get rid of his DC stuff and collect more Marvel. And I was doing the complete opposite. I'm getting rid of my Marvel stuff and collecting more DC.
Yeah.
I went ahead and traded him the Hono Wolverine for this figure, and it is a fucking beast of a figure. It's a beefy boy, and the base is really, really cool too, and it just makes it so much more taller with the base. It's pretty cool figure. Kind of makes me want to get the other version that came out recently, the black and red one, but
yeah,
it's a cool figure. The Batman, what's it called? The Batman Arkham Origins.
It's the XE suit, right?
XE suit, whatever.
Nice.
Pretty nice. And then, shout out to Tim or whatever his name was.
Jesus Christ.
I picked up this the Dragon Ball complete manga box set. Picked it up for Amazon for a good price. Had a little bit of a hiccup with Amazon. I was supposed to get it in one day, like same day shipping. Motherfucker, 2 days later they haven't fucking shipped it. So I was like, what the hell's going on? So I contacted Amazon. They said they don't know what was going on. So they told me to cancel it, reorder it, and then when I get my purchase, to contact them again, and they'll give me an extra 30% off on top of the sale that was already going on for the box set. So that was pretty nice. Because
what happened to the first one? Did it ever arrive or?
Well, I had to cancel it. I canceled it because
you canceled it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys know, I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Z, and To be honest, I've never watched Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball.
It's so fucking good.
I was gonna begin.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna begin watching it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I should read it. So I picked up the box set so I can read it. And the day I got it, Zach tells me about a version that he has. That's like a complete.
It's a fan. It's a fan edit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely in color and it's in English, and I could read it online, and which is nice. I actually started reading it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of thinking, I was like, fuck, should I return the box set? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it because it's cool for the collection. I'm just gonna put it.
What
on
did
my
you
shelf.
buy the box set for? Like after the discounts and everything?
Well, let's see, 2, 3, like $60.
If you decide to get rid of it, let me know. I'll buy it.
Okay.
Like if you
For
don't
sure.
want to keep it.
Yeah.
I do want to buy it, but the price kind of goes like up and down every day.
Yeah, they always
And
have it
I
on
don't-
sale and stuff. Yeah.
I don't fucking have time to be watching it for a price. Yeah, I don't fucking understand why, Trevor. Yeah, so here's the thing. What the hell?
Someone was detected at your front door.
I understand, right? That sometimes on the show when we talk about things, it may alienate some people. Dean and I know this happens every week for any topic, right? And Dean, I'd like to take a moment to apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. This show, right? Literally since the first episode, like not even kidding, not even to be facetious. Since the first episode, the opening has been the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting. And so I get it, right? Like we're in a Dragon Ball right now. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But at the same time, in any given week, I just realized one of my clones fell. In any given week, there's any number of topics that I really don't care about. But, you know, let's say Ben's passionate about a Star Trek figure, or Dean's passionate about what is that, Final Fantasy, or the Demon Hunters, and like I gotta play the part, right? I gotta to be interested. So, you know, bear with me, right? I would say most people would probably say this is better than the Labubu that I've been on for the past like year. So I think we're moving in the right direction. But yeah, it's something that's important to me. It's important to Dean. It's important to Fern, and you know, I hope that as we continue to talk about it, maybe more people of our audience will join in and indulge. And I think that'd be great. But if not, it's not a big portion of the show, and we try to keep it. The show's split into like new this week, then figures, and then junk drawer, and sometimes there is Dragon Ball in each of those categories. So rather than bunching them all into one like weird segment, it's just going to be sprinkled throughout. So just something you guys got to live with. And you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of channels that you can watch, and if our random excitement about Dragon Ball isn't for you, I totally understand. But we're not going to change it. So it is what it is.
I will say, because I was the first listener of this show, the very first iteration, when it was just Zach for about 15 minutes, that was literally his opening line, was things that matter the most to me this week in 6 scale. At the time, it was dealing with 6 scale topics, so like kit bashing and head sculpts and, you know, what have you. So that literally is a thing, because every once in a while, like, we get some guff from the small talk guys. It's like, why are you talking about figure arts on the show? It's like, well,
usually I do also clear it. We do try to play nice. We do try to clear with each other, but sometimes it's like, dude, we just gotta like, this is too good not to talk about, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like
But
whenever
at
it's
any
Final
rate.
Fantasy stuff or...
Yeah. But we love you guys, and, you know, we don't do it. We're not doing it to piss off the audience, but at the same time, it's like, it wouldn't be Collecting Weekly if we weren't also adding and sprinkling in little things that we're also passionate about. So
yeah,
you guys got to just bear with us.
Mont Blanc pins sometimes. And
yeah, or when I'm into watches, like I'm actually planning a big watch purchase to celebrate the baby. So it'll be coming up in the next couple months. So yeah.
Talk about our cars when we get them.
Yeah. Anyways,
shoes.
just wanted
every once
to...
in a while, Marco brings on shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. Let's see here. Fern, you got more stuff. You got a Dragon Stars and a figure art. So.
Yes. With that being said, I also picked up the very very nicely said, Zach.
Thank you.
But I also picked up keeping up with the theme. I picked up the Dragon Ball or the Dragon Stars Majin Buu, which I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dragon Stars it's a really good figure. Dragon Stars is really hit and miss. I feel like with their human figures, they look absolutely fucking atrocious. But with their alien figures, especially the villains, they look fucking amazing. And for
Do you have the perfect
$25,
cell?
I do. It's right here.
It's fucking incredible, dude.
I have the Cell, the Dragon Star Cell, the Majin Buu, and the Frieza, and the Golden Frieza. Amazing.
I need Golden Frieza.
No reason to spend $60, $70, $80 on the SH figures where you can spend $20, $25 on the Dragon Stars, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I got the Super Buu in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Or I had store credit at Buddy's, and so I ended up getting him for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it's an okay figure. If I didn't have the store credit, I would not have paid that much for that figure.
Although I may have fucked it up a little bit because I try to with a little Sharpie, I try to paint the little dots that are not colored in.
Oh,
it's a little sloppy. I might have to.
You could just go in with rubbing alcohol and just.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy.
Like
I might just take it off with some alcohol and redo it. But
if you redo it, just get black paint and just water it down and just dip it
because
in
it already has the little dimples. It's just not colored in.
What do the knees look like on that?
The knees are not too bad. They're kind of like the older SH figure arts.
Oh, holy shit! Okay,
you see that?
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah, because like I remember the original.
The Kid Buu is really good as well. If you don't have that one,
I need the Kid Buu. The original Dragon Star's knees were atrocious.
Yeah, I remember.
But with the Goku that Zach got me, Super Saiyan 4, I was like, oh fuck! It has like double jointed knees. Like these are proper knees. Yeah. So that's cool to see.
And then last but not least, I just picked this up like an hour ago. I was at GameStop and I randomly saw it, and I picked up the Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Nice.
So it's still completely sealed. I might unbox it in a bit right now, but
be careful with the halo. It's pretty fragile, but it's a really fun figure. I love this figure. I've had to glue the halo like twice, but
I wasn't planning on getting it because I was like, you know what? They announced what company was it? Demoniacal Fit. Was it them? They announced that they're making it, so I was just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna skip out on the SH figure arts. But when I saw the GameStop, I was like, damn, I need to get it. And
how much was it?
60. Well, I have the reward things, so it was like I paid like $60. And it was funny too because when I picked it up, as I was walking out, I had like two guys. They're like, "Hey, dude, that's a good pickup." Like, yeah, like,
hell yeah, that's the best feeling.
Like, hell yeah,
dude,
that figure's fucking sweet, dude.
And then as I was walking out, a black dude stopped me and we talked for like a good 5 minutes just about Dragon Ball, and he was like, "Dude, that's a cool ass figure. Like, if you wouldn't have picked it up, I would have picked it up." Like, hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. Are you good, Fern?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I picked up a couple third-party Dragon Ball stuff this week. This is the WoW Studio Kaioken Goku. This is the one. Oh shit, I may have shown it. This is the one that Dean picked up a couple weeks ago, but this is the red version. Got a pretty good price on it on Mercari. A little bit more than the manga colored version, but for me this was a necessity to have the red color, and it's pretty good. I don't really understand when people bitch about the plastic quality. It pretty much feels as good as any figure I've owned. Maybe not the Cell Games Goku, because that one's like next level good, but it's pretty okay. I also picked up the Demoniacal Fit Father Son set. It's for the listeners, it's Kid Gohan and adult Goku on the Nimbus. And it's a wonderful set. Comes with 2 Kid Gohans, A bunch of really cool faceplates for Goku, 2 head sculpts for Goku, like 5 faceplates for Kid Gohan, and the Nimbus is huge and it's hollow. The problem with the figure arts ones are they're like solid material, so it's real heavy, and you know, this is a thing you want to be displayed quite high, and so it works out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. And you get 2 different trailing effects for the Nimbus, which is pretty cool. And I'm really, really happy with this. I just had to use a tiny bit of blue tack to hold Gohan where he's at, but otherwise I think it's a pretty cool set. I also picked up the Cursed Child set. It's a head sculpt kit for the GT Goku, Kid Goku. And it's the Super Saiyan hairpiece. Originally I was going to go with the matte yellow, but the matte yellow is like $100 plus. It's way too expensive. But on Marketplace, I found this guy in Dallas selling this head sculpt for like $30, the whole kit. And so I went with the pearlescent gray, gold. And it's not my favorite, but I mean, it gets the job done, and it actually looks much better than the pictures led me to believe. And so now I'm just looking for a Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku head, and I think I'll be a happy camper. I do want to get that Trunks figure eventually as well, so I can add the tail. Let's see, a DLC Darth. How would you recommend tightening joints in Vader's boots? Depends on the figure. At least the last Vader that I took apart, it just used a ball joint, and I think what Dean and I did, this was years ago, we just put masking tape on the ball joint, the male end, and then forced it into the joint. That worked out pretty well. You could also use acrylic floor polish, or if you need something a little bit more viscous and thicker, you could also use clear nail polish. Something like this from the dollar store works really well. It's just generic gel nail polish. It doesn't need a UV light, just cures on its own. It's a lacquer base. It works really well for filling minor gaps. That is what I would do. I also picked up, this one came super fast from overseas. This was the Voltorb Studios Gohan kit. I mentioned I ordered 2 of these, one the gold and then one the yellow. And I ordered the yellow one like 2 days after the gold, but the yellow got here like in 8 days from China, which is pretty crazy.
China.
But this one comes with 3 hair sculpts and 10 head sculpts. And it also comes with little water slide decals if you want to add battle damage to your Gohan. It's really cool. I haven't done the water slides yet. I'm still debating. But this kit's pretty cool. It's not as soft a rubber as the Air Studios there on the left. But it is a little softer material than like the regular figure art stuff. And the sculpts are amazing. I think maybe my only complaint would be the neck piece often gets stuck in the sculpt. I think the hole's maybe just a tiny bit too small, but that's apparently pretty common with these third-party head sculpts. But yeah, you get the Super Saiyan 1 head, the Super Saiyan 2, and then like a windswept Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, and these are really nice. I still do think that the Air Studios is a little bit better, but it's pretty close. And honestly, if the Air Studios was the color of this one, it would be perfect. But the color on this one, and it's a little bit more anime accurate, it's pretty fucking spicy. I think the Air Studios, from what I'm reading on people's reviews, they're going more off of the manga art. But yeah, they're pretty fucking spectacular, if I do say so myself. And they're pretty affordable too. They're really not a bad price. But yeah, those are my pickups this week. Anyone, any questions, comments? Anybody?
No, that's good.
There we go. Let's see here. If you want to join our channel membership, you can do so for 99 cents a month or $2.99. If you are not a Patreon, you just scan that QR code there. Get loyalty badges and custom chat emojis. Did They Cause Baby D in the show, where we ask and sometimes answer whether the figures that we talk about have previously debuted as a cause baby. We're starting with James Bond from No Time to Die. We got the blogger photos a couple days ago, and if I do say so myself, I really like it. I know that this is not going to be the most like crazy dynamic Hot Toys. It's a dude in a suit. that kind of poses a bit awkwardly. Like, this is not a great pose. It's an iconic pose, but it just looks silly in a figure pose. But it's Daniel Craig, arguably my personal favorite Bond, and it's a dude in a tuxedo. It's not super exciting, but this is definitely one that this line in its entirety that I'm considering. I do not have this ordered quite yet, but I know myself and a lot of people that aren't even remotely into figures, but they just collect the Omega watches, are like dying to get this figure just because it has a little mini Omega Seamaster. I think it's a 300, and so this is a kind of fun figure. It's kind of fun when you see those figures that your real life friends get excited about. One because of the character, and then two because of the accessories. It's kind of a rare instance where I have my friends messaging me like, "Oh my god, like, tell me about this. This is so crazy." And so it made me feel cool. I was like, kind of like, oh shit, like my friends they can see how cool our hobby is,
Yeah.
So
the normies.
yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. I think I sold like 4 of these to those people, like by sending links and stuff. I think they all pre-ordered it. So, it's cool, man. I mean, it could be better 100%. Like, this is not a perfect figure, but for what this will mean to me, like, this is something I would love to get my father. It's just so great. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do, because this would be a great first Hot Toys for him.
Yeah, I don't hate the tailoring, but that was a lot of people's biggest complaints. It could be taken in a little bit, kind of in like the waist rib area, maybe trim up the pants, but you also want this thing to move. If the suit's too tailored, you're not moving in this thing. It's gonna be a paperweight, but like you said, it's a guy in a suit. It is gonna pose really well. You don't have to worry about peeling and creases and all the shit that makes this hobby kind of annoying to deal with. So that's really fun. It's also James Bond in a tuxedo. It doesn't get much cooler than that. You know what I mean? Like,
Nope.
I prefer the tactical gear just for this movie, and the character. But if you just need one James Bond, I mean, this is it. Like, this is so cool. Decent array of accessories, right? A couple guns, the watch. I know it's kind of silly, but it's there. To count that as an accessory because it's so small, but
It's the cool accessory.
I like it. I'm just saying, like, it's I guess for some people it's enough to buy, but yeah, I like it a lot. I think the only thing I would really change is some more expressive hand gestures, because sometimes they have him like I think there was one where he was like sitting at the bar, and it's like you could have like just done some, or like that one where it's like a gripping hand, but they're using it as like he's just walking. It just looks funny. So like,
yeah.
But I mean, you could get hands from almost any figure, pop them on, and call it a day. But yeah. Otherwise, I think this is a huge W. I think it looks really good. Looks like Daniel Craig.
Martini hands, cool. That'd be fucking sick.
Did we ever decide if he was handsome or not?
Dude,
that was crazy.
Might be one of the stupidest things that has ever been said on this program. Was that Mike that said that?
It was either Mike or Margot, because Margot has some dumb takes sometimes.
It looks pretty good, dude. I'm actually
look, see, like that hand, like it's not like a. I don't know. I feel like the hand is a little bit better. But I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about the tailoring. They could have done a little better. But like Dean said, it has to move. So if it's tailored a little too well, it's not going to be able to move. Also, is it just me, or is the head? I feel like either the shoulders are not wide enough or the head is too big. It just looks a little off. I don't know.
I think the head is a bit big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it looks amazing. And I didn't even know about that watch. That's actually really a really cool touch. I might actually pick it up. Might actually, and this figure will look really good next to like a John Wick or something like that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's that watch is made of titanium. It's super light. In fact, if you go back and watch this was a blog from like way last year when I was looking at watches. I tried on this watch in the vlog. It's a super nice watch. It's a little pricey, but it's super nice. Let's see. What do we else? We have the help me out here, Dean. Vi is how you pronounce this, right?
Vi, yeah.
Arcane Vi blogger photos. No, sorry, defective. The real watch is made of titanium. This was probably like rubber or plastic. But I was just saying I tried on the real watch that this is from the movie in the store for the vlog because I was gonna buy it, but ended up passing on it. Yeah, contemplating a Bond tattoo. That's pretty sick, bro. That's pretty sick. Dean, take it away because I feel like I'm not gonna do this justice.
Okay, yeah. So this is the Vi from Arcane, the League of Legends series on Netflix. Her sister Jinx just came out a couple weeks ago, so now we got Vi. Dear God, these look amazing. Both of these. I don't know why Hot Toys decided to go hard as fuck on these two figures.
Bro, unnecessarily hard.
Unnecessarily. I mean, there's really not a bad picture of these. Like with the James Bond, and it could also be like the poser and photographer, but like the James Bond one, like there's like a few where the pose looks kind of goofy. This thing, bro, every pose is a banger. It's like, holy shit, this looks incredible.
Do you have these on order?
No, I want them so bad, but
fool.
I know I could probably they're on waitlist at Sideshow, but I might get them from like Pop Culture or something. But fuck, these look so amazing.
Apparently the tats are a big issue, which is something I called out basically from day one.
I said that if you like rub your finger over these hard enough, they're coming off. Like, I haven't seen that myself, but I do not doubt it.
Yeah.
I also haven't seen a lot of people with these in hand yet. These are just obviously the blogger photos, so most people that have these are either overseas or paying extra to get them over here faster, but I haven't seen any. But holy shit, this looks amazing. Like the hair, the eyes, the tattoos do look good. Again, we'll see how long they last. It's got the problem with most seamless bodies where if you like move the arm up a certain way, like the traps and the bicep, or not the bicep, what's this muscle right here? I don't even know. The shoulder. It kind of like creases funny. So keep that in mind. But the accessories look great. The colors look amazing. The outfit looks cool. The gauntlets, badass. Like everything about this figure looks amazing. Her and Jinx are contenders of figure of the year, I think. I think these look really good. Just the execution, everything is so solid. What about you, friend?
I have not watched the show yet, so I don't really know. But the figures do look really good.
Yeah. I think Ben has Jinx on order. And
Is it a show? Is it a show or is it a movie?
Oh, it's two.
It's a show and a game, right? Like it's based on the world of Overwatch.
Yeah, League of Legends.
Or League of Legends, sorry.
Yeah, League of Legends is a game. Their characters in the game, but this show is like its own thing.
Dude, this photo goes fucking hard, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Ben has just Jinx on order. I feel like you could live with just Jinx, like if you just wanted one figure from the show. But these figures both look so good together that it's like, how do you not get both? Um, and yeah, just I want them so bad.
Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't order them, to be honest.
Well,
I mean, they look great. I mean, I really have no notes about this. Like, outside of the tattoos, which has kind of been my sticking point for these. I mean, these are incredible. I'm not even like a big fan of steampunk or like whatever this aesthetic is, but
yeah, steampunky.
I like it.
Yeah, I have a Prime 1 order coming this year, so that's why I didn't order them. But I'm so tempted. Yeah, I do have my income tax coming, so I might shove a little over to pre-order these, but I'll probably jump on the wait list because I feel like once these come out, people or Sideshow will have some, but
yeah. Well, hopefully it works out for you. I feel like it's not. These are like fucking so well done. Hopefully it does.
Yeah, I just feel like Ben is the only other person I know personally that's watched this show. So it's like either they didn't make that many, or Arcane just has like a secret audience, or there's just people that think the figures look great. Like,
yeah. So Hot Toys and Brothers Free, they put up a post. This is obviously in relation to the figure that they teased last week for solicitation. I think it's limited 300 triple signed figure. And this is the character Baby. I chose not to talk about it last week because I didn't really care about it, to be frank. And also I feel like we toe the line a bit too hard on some of these things, and I just didn't think it would be appropriate. It was too high risk, low reward. But they did put up a photo. It seems like they may be doing a collaboration project with 3-0. Their character's called Brothers Robber. And I believe both of these figures have 1.0 versions that were done many years ago. At least for sure, 3-0 has done this almost exact version of this character. Just it appears much older. I believe this is their 2.0 in this photo, but it's a bit hard to tell from everything. But yeah, I will be honest. I researched a bit into this line. It's not something that I personally would care about. And allow me to correct myself. It's 600 pieces. These are hand signed and numbered certificates, which I know John, the Everyday Collector, is something that he has really wanted for a long time, a signed and numbered Hot Toys. So this is, probably something a bit more up his alley. I think for me, not as a huge statue collector, signed and numbered doesn't mean a ton to me. But there are people that certainly like that kind of thing. And I think it is also great, that every once in a while these companies can come together and, to celebrate an artist produce figures. I think we could certainly use more of that. So yeah, this is, it's not for me. I don't really, care about the aesthetic or the idea behind it, but, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that these companies are extending a little bit of olive branch to make something like this for the collectors.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of what do they call that? Like NASA punk. Whoa. Cyberpunky, post-apocalyptic, which is a cool aesthetic. But and the numbering is very cool. The artist signing is very cool. For me personally, if I'm spending this kind of money on something, it's gotta be like a character or IP I really care about, and not just like a artist thing. But there's a huge market for that kind of stuff. I mean, that's how like Kid Robot started, and what are those, like Kubrick bears or whatever the fuck they're called. So there's a lot of people who like that kind of stuff. So I think it's cool in that sense for those people that either like this IP or the artists in particular and want a cool figure. I think we've seen that before. Hot Toys, they've done like artist renditions before of like, I think that Samurai Predator we just saw, that was like an artist thing, and then the Iron Man with like the clear armor, that was an artist figure. But this is like an artist and his own stuff, so that's very cool. I like that a lot. Maybe they'll make one of my figures one day. You never know.
Those all the wise incoming, baby.
Hell yeah.
Friend, you got anything on this?
Cool shit.
I can't wait.
I've never heard of this IP. They definitely do look interesting. But it's not for me.
I respect it.
It is not for me.
I do respect it. This is less interesting of a figure to me. This is Dragon Ball Z Evolve, which, to be clear, I have, I think, 1 or 2 figures, but I don't really collect them. I do think that they're fine for what they are. But there was a announcement this past week of a final form or fourth form Frieza. And the figure is whatever. I don't really give a fuck about it. But I thought it was interesting because if you zoom in on the photos, it's very clearly not even like remotely being hidden, but it's 3D print. And I thought that's super funny. It's like they didn't bother to sand it, or they just fucking painted the purple on the head, and they're like, this is the prototype. I thought it was super funny. And, you know, again, I really don't give a shit about Evolve, but, you know, it just made me laugh that
that's hilarious.
3D printing is so mainstream, right? Like, yeah, it's every day I see people that I wouldn't expect either buying a printer or using a printer. And obviously, like, for rapid production, like, you know, this is a thing, but you would think if they're going to a trade show, they would not be photographing 3D printed prototypes. I feel like that seems kind of wild. But yeah, it's just interesting. I've never seen really anything like this. I think I've seen one time there was a catalog for like car parts, and there was the final product was, you know, produced, but the catalog had, you know, you could see the layer lines. And then one time on Amazon, I ordered something for an IKEA shelf and it was 3D printed. I was like, what the fuck? I could have just printed this shit myself. I just didn't think about that. It happens all the time. I forget I could just print basically anything.
Yeah.
In fact, the other day there was this guy that was like, oh, I just printed anchors because I was like too short for this shelving project. And I was like, damn, that's a smart ass. It was just plastic. It's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
You know, for a low load situation. But yeah, it was just like mildly interesting to show you guys. But yeah, Evolve. If you guys have Walmart, I'm looking for a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Evolve. I need the body for a custom. So if anyone sees one,
those are the little one, the little figures, right?
They're about, well, I wouldn't say 4 inches is little by any means. They're quite large figures.
Right, you're not wrong. It's a lot of figure.
So yeah,
but I think I've seen the Super Saiyan 3.
If you find one, let me know.
If I see it again, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Bet. Junk drawer. This is gonna be a pretty short show, guys. We'll probably wrap this up here in the next 20-30 minutes. This is really cool. This is why I bought a printer. It'll definitely be used for 1/6 scale pieces. Yeah. So this is super cool. Our sweet Ben Thomas. This was kind of a weird situation. It seemed so sketchy from the beginning.
Yeah.
Fern, I'm gonna let you start the story because I think I got involved just after you, but you were the first, like obviously excluding Ben, you were like the first like stone in this road. This the first step. Tell us what happened.
So I got this random message or DM on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And it was from this guy that years ago, I'm talking about like in the heyday of like vloggers of YouTube, some old time YouTubers that I used to watch started up this company. Long story short, it got bought out by Disney, and one of the guys, one of the vloggers, had a brother that was like a producer. He wasn't really like in front of the cameras; he was more behind the cameras. But I knew
Mhm.
of him because he would come out in the guy's vlogs. So I would follow the guy. Like I said, he's mostly behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So he doesn't really put stuff out. He's more like a producer, stuff like that. So I knew of the guy, but I have never had contact with him, obviously, because like he doesn't know me. I just kind of know of him. And he messaged me asking if I knew Ben because he saw that I was a friend of him. And then at first I thought I was like a scam, whatever. But then I started looking through his profile and I was like, wait a minute, this guy looks familiar. And then that's when I realized who it was. And then I had to confirm that it was actually him and not like a fake profile or something. So then once I actually like started looking and confirmed that it was actually his real profile, so I was like, it could be actually him. Messaged me, and that company got bought out by Disney. So I'm sure he probably works for Disney doing something. I don't know what. I was like, let me send this information to Ben, see if it turns into something. I don't know. I don't know what it could be for.
Yeah.
So I
So let me.
messaged Ben. Yeah, I messaged Ben,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Oh yeah." And then he apparently Ben messaged him back, and
Well, so this is happening, and while this is happening, I get a similar message as well, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, this seems like a scam, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it could be real, whatever. So I'm like, let me just send it to Ben, and like, worst case, it's a scam, best case, whatever. And Ben was like really hesitant, obviously. But long story short, all that to say, Ben, I don't quite fully understand the initiative here because it seemed a bit, I don't know, it seemed a bit weird. But apparently Disney Plus is like really pushing. I'm probably butchering this, so I apologize, Ben. But apparently Disney Plus is really pushing um the what the fuck is this movie called? Help me out here.
Badlands.
Thank you, Predator
Predator
Badlands content for some reason, like way after. And so from now until I think March, so the next couple weeks, or it might be the end of March, they have this creator program in the United States, where they're basically showcasing different content creators, videos that had to do with Predator Badlands. And so Ben was one of the I think there was, I'm paraphrasing here and I might be incorrect, but I think there was something like 50 videos chosen like for consideration, and then I want to say like of that amount, um I think it was like 15. Does anyone know for sure? But like a small number of them got chosen for the program. And so, yeah, I mean, obviously, I've always maintained. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was looking into it, but yeah, there was like a whole bunch of different creators, and it was like it had, obviously all of them had to do with the movie, but it was all like different types of like. There was one guy that was a cosplayer, and then there's another guy that was like different hobbies and different type of YouTubers that had to do with the movie. And then I guess Ben was one of the guys that got chosen for the collectibles type of area of the movie.
Yeah. So
Dang,
obviously,
I had no idea about any of this.
So yeah, you talked about it behind the scenes. At any rate, we're super proud of Ben. Obviously, like, we always say, like, when one of us does well, it's a win for all of us. And so, I couldn't be more proud of Ben. And I know Disney Plus just put up for free streaming as my guess. Yeah. We're super proud of Ben. Obviously, like, he's been working hard for a very long time, and he does so much for us and the community as well. So win for Ben is a win for all of us, and we're looking forward to more of his videos being into this program, if that's an option, or even some of ours or Marco's or anybody else's. So it's a really cool step for the 6-scale content creator community, and it's definitely a step in the right direction for us as a whole community. So shout out to Ben.
Yeah,
we're gonna run this back next week when he's here to give a little bit more insight. But I did want to give him his flowers.
So this is on Disney Plus.
That's correct.
That's really cool. Because somebody searches up the movie, they see this, like, what is that? And they watch it, and then that brings a new collector into the community, right? Or what is this 6-scale stuff? And they start looking and like,
not only that, in the very beginning of the video, he shouts out Collecting Weekly.
Oh, nice.
What a guy. What a fucking guy. I think you're not wrong. And it's a cool opportunity. Like I said, I mean, it's a little extra exposure for Ben and for the 6-scale stuff, and I think it's a win for everybody, honestly.
Yeah, because that that person sees this video, then what's 6-scale? What are Hot Toys? And they YouTube it, and then there's so many of us that create 6-scale content that Bob's your uncle. They have their pick of the litter at any of his shows. So yeah, it's pretty big for the community. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone else have a take on this?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Shout out to Fern, dude, because
shout out. I mean, I'm sure he would have gotten in contact with Ben one way or another, but it was just a coincidence that I knew who that guy was. So I was like confirming to Ben, like, I don't think this is bullshit. I think you should actually like reply to this. But yeah, it's really cool to see this, and I went ahead and shared it to a couple of my family members that watched the show, and it's really cool.
Yeah, proud of you, Ben. Love you, buddy. I'm at 11 Hot Toys now. That's pretty good, brother. That's pretty good. There was a Mando and Grogu. I believe it was a trailer. Do you guys want to watch it? I actually haven't seen it, but
a new trailer.
I think so.
After that,
I think so.
Stupid thing they did at the Super Bowl.
Let's look it up real quick. Yeah, 13 hours ago.
Yeah, it was as an actual trailer. I actually enjoyed the trailer.
Hey, never touch the buttons. I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
What are you waiting for?
Interesting. This is a mythosaur. This thing. Let's see.
No.
It's not the legendary mythosaur.
No.
Oh look, this is not a mythosaur.
No. Mythosaurs have a different shaped skull.
I thought that's what it was. What do y'all think?
It looks like it could be fun. I've still not seen it in theaters, like any time close to opening week, but I would check it out. Like I said, Star Wars has a lot of work to do to get me back in the seat, but
Yeah,
What-
I
like
thought-
in general, or like for this particular movie?
in general, I mean, I haven't watched anything since episode 3 of The Acolyte. Like, I just stopped watching Star Wars altogether. I didn't watch
Yeah.
Andor. I didn't watch Bad Batch season 2. I didn't
Yeah.
watch that show with the kids. Like, I'm fucking done with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Equan, if it's not Sonic 4, I ain't going to the theater.
Yeah, no, I get you. I don't know what that means. Do we think the I don't know what that means. I don't know, Jordan. I don't know. I think that's kind of where I'm at. Is I'm just kind of over Mando and Baby Yoda. And like, to be clear, I love Mando and Baby Yoda. But even I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of fucking Baby Yoda. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just. I think Star Wars has lost a lot of goodwill with a lot of people, and it's just hard to get excited because it's like, you know, how else are they gonna fuck me? You know what I mean? Like, also, I'm interested to see how he gets the Razor Crest back, because this is like,
Oh, it's a different. I think it's a different ship.
well, obviously it got blown up, but I mean, because that was like the whole thing of like the first season. It was like, oh, that's a really rare ship. You don't just find those things anywhere. It's like pre-war, so it's like, I guess I just got another one that looks exactly the same. Like,
Yeah.
and I think this is after season 3, right? Like, this is like the furthest along of Mando and Grogu, so it's not like it fits in before season 2.
I'm willing to bet that he like does a bounty for the ship or something. He finds somebody that has one similar and does a bounty for it or something.
You think so?
I'm willing to bet.
Interesting. I think you could be right. I do think you might be right.
I will say this movie looks like Grogu is a little more capable, right? It's not just like Mando having to save his ass every 5 seconds. So, because that's kind of like one of my biggest complaints of the first 2 seasons is like, it was stressful to watch because it's like the little baby, they're going to hurt Grogu, you know, he gets kidnapped and he gets, you know, but,
Yeah.
you know, he's flying around in a little baby stroller on his own. So, also, why are strollers capable of going that fast? Who designed that?
I don't know, man.
That little
Shit on there.
Rhodian baby was cute, though, I will say.
That's a Greedo, bro. Let's see. He's hunting down villains for the New Republic. I think that's where I'm at. Equan is like, it doesn't matter because it just leads to the First Order. So it's just like, yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's about preventing a war. Okay, so you don't do that.
The war still
comes
happens.
anyway. Yeah.
Spider Noir. The trailer's been released. It's in, I believe, in color and black and white, so that's pretty cool as well.
It's pretty. It looks pretty cool.
I didn't even see this. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I just like Nick Cage is so old. And don't get me wrong, I like Nick Cage, but it's like it's an old man to be Spider-Man. So it's like, well, you know, obviously Peter Parker would get old, but you just never see it. So I guess it's kind of a cool way to
That's
see
what DLC
that
Dart
looks
is saying. Don't you feel like Nick Cage is hella old to be Spider-Man? That's a point for DLC Dart, dude.
What the hell? That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Nah, I don't think so.
But you know, it looks like it could have been interesting. It's weird it's on Amazon Prime though, since it's like
it's
the Sony character, like from the Sony, like it's the same Spider Noir, right? Like
I think so. From the movie, yeah. God damn, he looks fucking old.
Because he is fucking old. But it'll be kind of cool to see like what an aged, like a Spider-Man who's been doing it for a while, right? Like every time we get Spider-Man, it's like, oh, he just got his powers. He's learning how to be Spider-Man.
Motherfucker's like 14.
Yeah, this is like, oh, I've been Spider-Man for fucking 30 years, you know?
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, he's an old detective who gets spider powers? He doesn't already have them? I don't know. I haven't done enough research.
Yeah. Let's see. Jason Statham is set to play Jason Statham in Jason Statham Stole My Bike, a new action comedy film from Bullet Train director David Leitch. You know, I didn't even Google if this was real because the headline was just incredible. So we're just going to run with it. We are just going to run with it. Let's check.
Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Let's see. It's on Deadline.
Wow.
Big budget Jason Statham, David Leitch action comedy Jason Statham Stole My Bike arrives to heat up Berlin market.
Wow.
There you go, dude.
He's like, I played Jason Statham in this movie, but he's got a secret.
What if Jason Statham's in the movie, but it's not played by Jason Statham? Wouldn't that be crazy, dude?
Well, it says is set to play Jason Statham.
I understand that, but I'm saying, wouldn't that be fucking funny if like it wasn't actually played by him?
Yeah, he's playing opposite of his character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like just some random.
He's like, my character in this movie, it's Jason Statham. He's an actor, but he's secretly a hitman or a spy. He's always like some kind of fucking secret agent, right? It's like, oh, you're a beekeeper? Yeah, but I used to be a secret agent.
Like, how many secret agents are there, bro?
You work construction? You're a working man? Yeah, but I used to be a secret agent. It's like, fuck, dude.
That's so funny. Well, that's exciting. Well, both for Jason and for us. You know, what can you say?
To be fair, I fucking love Jason Statham. I can't get it. In fact, I watched 2 of his movies back to back like 3 nights ago.
Which ones? The Transporter?
No, but that was my very first Jason Statham movie. I fucking love Transporter. The first one. The sequels got crazy.
Start off with a bang.
What was the movie? I believe it was Working Man and what the hell was it called? I don't even remember. They're literally the same fucking movie. It's like he's got a kid gets kidnapped, and then he fucking goes crazy on the people that did the kidnapping.
Jen says, who would play you guys in a film? Tom Cruise would play me in a film.
No, Pedro Pascal would play you for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Pedro Pascal would play me and Zach.
Yeah.
No, yours would be the Mexican from the Marvel movies. That would be Fern.
Jesus.
Actually, Fluffy
the,
would play
guy-
Fern.
the guy that keeps his van
Yeah.
from Ant-Man.
Dean would be played by.
I would get played by the guy
Keanu Reeves.
in the very Keanu Reeves in the very first Transformers movie where fucking Optimus Prime crash lands and like the kids are running to the fucking
the black guy.
No,
Anthony Edwards.
No,
Jeez.
I said the kids.
Speaking of Transformer, Shia LaBeouf got his ass whooped, bro.
No, not Shia LaBeouf.
No, Shia LaBeouf got his ass whooped. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, did he? Where?
Bad, dude. In New Orleans. Dude,
Really?
They whooped his ass.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I seen that.
What happened?
It was bad, dude.
Yeah.
He was like a fucking bar fight.
He was
Got beat by like 5 people. The Optimus and fucking Bumblebee nowhere to be fucking found.
He was out looking for a fight for some reason. He was probably drunk or something, and he found it, and they whooped his ass.
They whooped his ass, bro. They put fucking holes on his ass.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. Ben's character would be played by that one actor that does Miles and
Johnny Sins.
No, that does Miles and
Spit it out for him.
the Spider-Verse movies.
A black character?
No, Ben's character. If you know, you know.
Oh, I don't. I guess I don't know.
The guy who would play me is called Andrew Caldwell. In fact, he's in the new Spider Noir.
Damn, dude. Remember that one time we were like, dude, what if we were cast like in a Tyler Perry movie and we all had like different famous actors that would play us? And it's good times. It's good times.
I don't remember that.
Remember Danny Lee was what was it? Don Cheadle from Rush Hour, and I think Anthony Edwards was Dean. That is such an incredibly specific reference that I'm giving you points for that. Let me see this shit.
This guy?
Yeah, that's 5 points.
People. Okay, when I was in high school, he's in a movie called, or it was right after I got out of high school. He's in a movie. It's basically a knockoff version of Superbad. I think it's just called like, I don't even remember what it's. It's basically high school kids go to a college and party for the weekend.
Planet X?
Planet X.
Or Project X, sorry. Project X.
It's just called college. And people were like, dude, you sound and look just like this kid. And it followed me for years. It was like, you're the guy from college. But that's his name, Andrew Caldwell. That's my celebrity doppelganger. But yeah, he's pretty funny. He's in a bunch of stuff. But he's in Transformers for a second. Literally, like Optimus Prime crashes and there's like fire and he's like running with the phone. He's like, a fucking meteor or something. It's very specific, but he's in that movie for like a half second.
That's the craziest fucking thing you've ever said.
Do you want me to pull it up? It's really funny. Hold on.
Please do.
Dude, why is this figure's head so fucking heavy?
Because it's solid hair, brother.
It's hard to pose.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me look for this. You keep the show going.
Bad. Give me 1 second.
Man, Transformers is such a good movie.
There you go. DLC Darth, are you a fan of the Rogue One / Kenobi Vader helmet? I like the ESB and Return of the Jedi helmets personally, but yeah, fuck with it. It's not as bad as the what is it? The Revenge of the Sith one. That one's atrocious.
Can you see this?
Oh shit, you scared me. I was like, what the fuck is pulling up?
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. This guy.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Explosions everywhere. This is easily 100 times cooler than Armageddon. I swear.
Bro, that is spitting image of you. Holy shit.
Dude.
I'll give you another 5 points. I'll give you another 5 points.
Especially when I was in
back
high
when you were
school.
younger.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a 10 points right there, bro. That's crazy.
What happened to us? Why are we not on screen? Oh, sorry.
Because you just took this shit off screen. Stop
Yeah,
fucking with
my
my
bad.
buttons. Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah, when I didn't have any facial hair and I had short hair, dude, that's all I would get. It's like, dude, you're in that movie.
That's so funny.
It's hilarious that he's coming up in Spider-Man Noir. So, or Spider.
We're getting
what the fuck is this show called?
a John Wick video game. I want to believe this is going to be good. I really do. I feel like it's going to be, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it depends on what the gameplay is like, right? Like, if it's a first person, that's going to be really shitty because John Wick is very physical. So, like, you also want to be, like, kicking and punching and shit. And that just does not really work in first person.
How dare you?
If it plays something similar to, like, the Batman, the Arkham games, but with guns and not just fighting, that could be really fun. Open worlds, right, would be cool, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be like stages,
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes open world games just get fucking bloated and then you're like wasting your time like driving around and it's like, just fucking load me into the map, please. Yeah, it could definitely be fun running around John Wick just fucking people up. I don't mind. Do we know who's making this game?
I can tell you. Give me 1 second.
I don't think it's anybody big.
Saber Interactive.
What have they made in the past?
Let's see.
I'm asking you, fool.
But yeah, I mean, the trailer looked good. I hope it's a good game, but I don't know, man.
Evil Dead the game. Ghostbusters the video game.
Well.
Honestly, they do not have a very impressive. They did ODST.
I do fuck with ODST pretty bad.
Knights of the Old Republic. I mean, that's really BioWare. Yeah, they're Quake champions. That's about it. Yeah, that's it. Just Saber. I was trying to see if there was like, yep, just them. Oh yeah, Yakuza. Okay, there you go. If it plays like Yakuza, that'd be kind of cool. I feel like this is very late to the party. Like,
yep,
the franchise is basically over. Maybe that's why they're doing it. It's easier to do a game than a movie. Keanu Reeves getting up there in age. We got to take care of him. Can't be doing this forever.
Well, he is a vampire.
He most likely is, but we love him. We appreciate him. Ballerina. Did the movie do good? I don't even remember if that movie did well or not. But
I mean, the Hot Toys actually ended up announcing the figure, so I'm guessing it did do good.
Yeah, it had to have done okay at least. And then wasn't there like a prequel TV show? They're definitely trying to expand the universe, which is cool, right? He's not the only assassin out there. Like, obviously.
And I heard they're gonna make a 5th.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to say they were like thinking about doing 2 more, but again, he's an older guy. Knock out a game. That's really cool. And it's going to be, you know, several hours instead of just, you know, 1.5. So that's always cool too. And you get Keanu Reeves voicing the guy. I mean, it's a win-win. So I'm excited. I'm not necessarily like counting the days till it comes out, but it was a cool surprise. Like, oh, fuck, a John Wick game. So yeah, the execution really, really matters here.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Dragon Ball Super Remake, this is will reportedly air nonstop until it reaches the Moro arc. Dean, how is this a rumor or is this, or obviously this is reportedly, but what's backing this up? Do you know?
I want to say the studio was discussing it. I don't really know. I because we've only gotten a trailer for Beerus, and they said they were working on Moro. So I have no idea about reanimating all the other stuff, which seems kind of silly.
I've heard very, very heavy rumors that they are. They're now. Here's the thing. What I've heard is that they're not remaking it, but remastering it.
Okay.
They're taking out stuff that they don't need. They're taking out stuff that they didn't like. They're basically doing what they did with Kai. They're reanimating some stuff, and they're using the same artist, which a lot of people are like not a fan of that because they're like, why are they using him?
Toyotaro or
yeah, they're like, why are they using him? They should just use the guy that did Daima. But the reason why they're using him is because he's the one that originally did Super. So it would make sense for him to reanimate some parts that they want reanimated. But for the most part, it's just like a not a remake, but a remaster. It's basically Dragon Ball Super Kai. You know, they're cutting out all the other crap, and instead of, you know, doing the God of War or the God of War, the Battle of Gods,
Battle of the
or whatever,
Gods.
they're calling it by the bad guys or the each saga bad guy. You know, Resurrection F. You know, Frieza, Universe 6, Future Trunks, Tournament of Power, so on and so forth. But they're basically just going to remake it, or not remake it, but remaster it until they get up to the Moro arc, because obviously it's been so long since the last episode came out of Super. So if they just go straight into Moro with the new type of animation that they have now, it would seem kind of weird, you know. It wouldn't translate very well.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of remastering what they have out already, and then once they get to the Moro section, the arc, they'll use, you know, a different designer. The most likely the guy
That makes no sense at all.
most likely the guy that did Daima. But that's all speculation. That's all rumors. That's all. I mean,
Thor asks, if somebody's never watched, where should you start? I'd say Dragon Ball. Start from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think you got to go Dragon Ball and then go to Kai. If you really want like every nugget of filler, which, to be clear, the filler is not bad. But there are a lot of episodes that aren't necessarily filler, but they have a lot of like extended power-up scenes, like non-manga dialogue that is meant to just expand the runtime. I think Kai is a much better watch. I think there was a graphic that Fern sent. It was something like by episode 100, you know, they're in the Cell Game Saga in Kai, and by episode 100, like they're still fighting Frieza on Namek. So it's like Thor. A lot of it's on Disney Plus and Hulu, at least in America. So it just depends what you have in Canada. I'm not quite sure, but for us in America, it's pretty accessible. Yeah, and Kai, the fight between Goku and Frieza is really not that bad. In fact, I felt like it was almost too short. Same with the Cell fight with Gohan. It's only like 5-6 episodes. And Kai. Um, it's pretty trimmed down. But
Yeah, if you go to like
let's-
YouTube and watch like the Goku versus Frieza, like they call them like movies, that's like a 4-hour fight. It takes forever.
Mhm. Let's see here. Now, this is a rumor, to be clear. This is fan speculation, but there is a rumor. This is not official graphic, but there's a rumor that Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to Switch 2. I believe they're just going to be ports. They're not going to be like remasters or remakes, which is a little annoying because this is a game that runs quite easily on old hardware. So I would hope they would make this available or accessible for the Switch ones. But these are great games. Really well done remasters of the original Red and Blue, or Red and Green if you're in Japan. So this would be a cool way for new players to experience that. I have this game emulated on my 2DS, so I don't really need this. But yeah, this is another opportunity, and it blows my mind that they don't have like Crystal and some of the other older games, Silver and Gold, even to buy. Because back in, I think it was 2015 when the store shut down, but you used to be able to buy Pokemon Crystal and Yellow and Red. You could buy them on the Nintendo eShop for like $10, and they made buku money off of it. And then when that shop shut down, obviously that was not an option anymore. So, yeah, just a neat little thing that I thought would be worth mentioning. January, February Patreon benefits. You have the Dean the Dream figure sticker hollow and the Flu Game sticker. I need to order the Flu Game sticker still. I'm just waiting a little bit of a deal. But yeah, these are going out into February, beginning of March. Dean, can we say shout out to the Patreonies, please?
Yeah, give a quick shout out to Captain Fordo, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Equan, Chris Valserina, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Giss, Eric Switzer, Six Guns Figs, Billy Badfish, Luke Skywalker, Griffin Campbell, Aaron Broverman, Comics, Austin McLean, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Big Old Fern, Cesar Marquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Bomatsky, Jose CZ, Tukathri Wa, Arias Portillo, Alvin J. Arelis Delgado, Toy Cartel, Sean Forster, Manny Fresh, 369, Joe, Chutbeaks Corpus, Pablo Meza, Cam Collects, Harry Dempsey, Neko, Catgirl, Mr. Musashi, Seth Scale, Collector, Jared G, Alberto Cortez, Big Rib, The Big Dunk, Trevor Weed, Darren Elderton, Don Madon, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Steve and Maria Stanley, Eddie Manzanares, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV, Gigi the Judgmental, and Classy Thomas. What a bunch
of angels.
Beautiful angels.
Love those people. We have 4 tiers: the Hot Seat, Sweet Angel, Certified Crispy, and What a Guy, starting at $5 up to $25. $25 gets you doubles of all the stickers we send and the premium giveaway items. When we do it, you just have to be signed up before they're announced to be eligible for them. YouTube channel members, we have 12 Inch Moose Dream, Absolute Irwin, Alex Black, Alvin J. Ross Delgado, Aaron Salazar, Aaron Broverman, Ben Thomas, Big Rib, Bob Dylan, Chris V, Clinton Martin, CT603, DJ, Eddie Money Mendez, Fat Tide Kid, Gare Bear, Harry Dempsey, Hodor, Howard Potts, Mike's Adventure World, Manny Fresh, 369, Jake, Just Another Friday Night, Justin Sports Card, Jazzy, King Dingling, Luke Skywalker, LV Avenger 702, Figure in a Bubble, Mr. Sketch, Neko Catgirl, OG Fan, 16 Figure Focus, Philip the Fool, Ron E, S Beam, Sam Gish, Sean Forrester, SpongeBob SquareBalls, Stephen Krett, Trevor Weed, Universal Key, and Yomo. You can become a channel member for 99 cents if you are a Patreon, or $2.99 if you're not. You get loyalty badges and custom chat emojis as seen here. Taking a look at the network, we have OFAC, Movie Night and Small Talk alternating Thursdays, After Dark tomorrow at 10:30, Collecting Weekly Live every Tuesday at 8:30, and then Just Another Friday Night live on Fridays. Mr. Musashi, Eddie's taking a step back from collecting a little bit. He's still in our chats. We still chat with him just about every day. But yeah, he's just taking a break from streaming and from some of the 6-scale stuff. So he is well, and definitely talked to him quite a bit still. But yeah, does anyone have any shout outs that they would like to give?
Shout out to Joe Chutbeek's Corpus and Rainer. We went to the gun show on Sunday. I was kind of disappointed. It was
What happened?
It was just like really expensive. I was like, I could buy the same gun new for like $50 more. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
I do feel like that.
But yeah, my dad went with us and we hung out and it was a fun time. It was cool walking around seeing what people had. There was some beautiful stuff, but fuck, it's expensive. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
I collect guns and toys. What the fuck, Defective? What the helly? Let's see here.
Yeah, I think you might have more guns than I do.
I do. I have cooler guns too. Just kidding. You actually have a pretty cool arsenal. I have a more diverse collection, I think.
No, that can't be true.
You have a shotgun?
Yeah.
You have an AR?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have the Bushmaster XM15.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I have my hunting.
And then we both. You have a bunch of pistol, revolvers. Actually, you probably do have a more varied collection. I think I have more guns.
That was my nickname in high school.
What varied collection?
The Bushmaster.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's because his family hides in the bushes. Just kidding.
Wow. They're like, is Border Patrol coming?
They're like, is this the Bad Bunny halftime show?
Oh my god. 5 points. 5 points. That was good, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually putting a payment on a gun. I think tomorrow. It's the CR920. I do have a shout out to give. I think my friend Jen is streaming now. So if you guys have Twitch, you guys can go drop a YOLO or Jumbo. I appreciate Dean for tuning into one of her streams last week. She's just started like doing it regularly, and she's trying to. I guess I don't really understand Twitch, to be honest, but I think Dean was saying you have to get a certain number of followers and then also a certain number of viewers concurrently to get partnerships. So she's working towards.
Yeah, you have to have like stream hours, viewers, and followers. Yeah.
Nice.
So I think it's like 100 followers, but you have to get. I don't remember what the viewership is. It's honestly not a lot. If you look at like the top 1% of streamers, it's like 60 viewers. It's not a lot, but it's like there's so much stuff on Twitch that a lot of people just don't get that many viewers. But and then stream hours, so you have to like stream like 3 or 4 hours a week or something like that, which isn't hard if you're gaming, you know.
There you go. Oh yeah, dude, I got a lot of guns, brother. I got a lot of guns. We tried to do a gun YouTube channel, but it's just like there's just people that take it way more seriously, and it's just like not our forte.
Yeah, it's like a dick measuring contest. Like,
yeah, people are like correcting me the stupidest things. I'm like, it's literally a fucking micro compact, or like it's a micro subcompact. I'm like, your fucking dick is micro subcompact, bitch.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta go to the range though.
I know.
I gotta shoot a new gun.
Yeah, I need to shoot my Glock 19 also. Anyways, love you guys. If you can, like I said, go drop a jumbo on that Twitch stream. I think it's just started or it's starting soon. But yeah, love you guys, and we'll catch you. FPS Russia. That's actually a really crazy story. That guy, it's really crazy. Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
And I'm Fern.
Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.